What is up, you guys? So today I'm going to be showing you how I did this frontal install from beginning to end. All right, we are just jumping straight into this video today. So first thing I'm going to do is braid my client's hair straight to the back, so she's getting straight back. You guys should already know this foundation. You've seen it 1,000 times, so we're just going to skip past that part. Okay, now I'm going in with my Got To Be. This is the black bottle, that's the clear one. All the ingredients, oh gosh, all the products that I'm using will be in the description box today, okay? Before y'all get to asking, all right? So you just want to apply a coat. You want to go in with the blow dryer, and you want to apply one more coat. I'm also going to be following up with my freeze spray once I put this cap down. So I'm going to be using the Got To Be gel to lay this cap down, and I'm also going to be using the Got To Be freeze spray that comes in the yellow can. And that's what you guys are going to see me doing. Oh, major shout out to my girl Glamazante for this tip, honey. I'm cutting the cap right around, putting like a little hole on the side of the cap where your ear is. Clutch, like lifesaver, girl. Shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you. Check out her channel, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and start blow drying this Got To Be gel down, and then I'm gonna follow up with this freeze spray, and this is just gonna make sure the cap stays down. You don't want to use glue on the cap. That's going to take out your edges, and you also want to remove this properly, because if you don't remove the cap properly, that will take out your edges too. So the whole point of the cap is to protect your edges, you know. So now I'm going to go in with my cream concealer. I don't know if this was cream concealer or foundation, but I think it was a contour kit, honestly. But you guys want to use cream. I've tried the liquid, I've tried liquid makeup, I've tried powder makeup, and cream just really glides on there, and it stays the entire duration of the install. So that is my recommendation. I recommend using cream, okay? And this is like pretty much the same color as my client. You know, she's a little pretty chocolate girl, melanin coming through, okay? So I'm just going to put this everywhere that the frontal is going to be, and then I'm going to sew down the back of the cap. So now I'm just going to cut off the excess cap. You guys, you want to get as close to where the glue is. I'm sorry, not glue. Where the gel is as possible. And then once you're finished cutting, you're going to have some little scragglies, little pieces of cap. You want to make sure that you get all of those too, because you want this cap to be super flat onto your client's forehead. So I'm just getting the rest of the cap off. And then you're also going to see me, once I start actually gluing this, gluing down the frontal, I'm going to be applying the glue on top of the cap as well. So now what I'm doing is applying some setting lotion. I use Nairobi, as is alcohol free. You guys always want to make sure you're using an alcohol free setting lotion, mousse, foam, whatever you want to call it, on your frontals, because it's going to prevent, it's not going to like make it shed more. Frontals are already super delicate, you know, the lace is very delicate, so you want to make sure you're using alcohol free products. And I'm pretty much just going in and plucking like crazy, you guys. I'm going to upload a video on how to pluck your frontals, as I didn't pluck it before I put it on my client's head. I pretty much plucked it on her head, but a super tip. I guess this is a super tip. This is like an industry best kept secret, okay? You want to pluck down, you guys. This is going to cut your time. This is literally going to cut your plucking time down in half, and it's going to save those arm muscles and all that good stuff. Okay, so this is like my new favorite way to pluck. I forgot where I saw it or how I found out about it, but sis, this is the new. This is what I love to do, and you can get up in there. Okay, get up in there. And again, y'all, plucking is something that really just takes time. You have to just practice. When you first start out, sis, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna take you a very long time. If you just if you're just now starting out, I would not recommend like doing most of your plucking on your client. I would definitely get it done prior to their appointment, because y'all will be all day. Okay, but it does take time, and you just have to practice. If you guys want a really in-depth plucking tutorial, I got you. Let me know in the comments down below. All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off my client's lace. I am doing this in sections. It's just pretty much easier for me that way. I'll also be using a eyebrow razor to really like get it jagged, and it just cuts the lace off better for me. I can really honestly do it scissors or whatever, but this is just what really works for me. You can really get super close to the hairline. So this is something that I definitely recommend using, you guys. Just take your time with it and follow the natural hairline of the frontal. Of course, you don't want to just go, you know, straight across, but you also don't want to be all over the place either. So this just kind of helps you with that. So now I'm just cleaning off my client's hairline, her forehead area, with 91% alcohol. This is going to get rid of any dirt, oils, makeup that was left on the client's forehead. Also, you want to put it on your fingers as well. So now I'm going in with my adhesive. This is Fab Fusion lace adhesive, you guys. I will leave the link to this glue in the description box. I'm going to be applying 3 layers. The first layer I'm going to apply, I'm going to pretty much do the dots as you guys see. And then I'm using like a popsicle stick, and I'm rubbing it on both her hairline and the lace. So the reason I'm putting it on the lace, oh my gosh, the cap. The reason I'm putting it on the cap is to make sure that the cap does not move during the duration of her install, okay? So as I'm blow drying her, as I am blow drying this, I'm switching back and forth from the cool setting to the low heat. Cool setting, low heat, cool setting, low heat. So yeah, that's just my personal preference if you guys want to do heat or low, cool, whatever. But I just feel, I feel as though it dries faster when you go in between the two. Maybe it's in my head, I don't know. So now I'm just going to go ahead, after I'm finished blow drying, I'm going to be applying the second coat, and I'm doing the exact same thing. Only this time, instead of moving the glue backwards, I'm going to be moving the glue forwards. But you just want to make sure you guys are taking your time with this and you're applying it super smooth, okay? Super smooth. You don't want to put too much, all right? A little goes a long way. You want these coats to be very thin and very smooth and very seamless. All right, so this is my last coat, you guys. And as you can see, you want to make sure this is how you know when the lace is ready to be laid down. The glue, I'm not going to say wait until it gets clear, because I mean too clear. I don't know if that makes sense, but you could it's a possibility that you could let it dry too much. You don't want to let it dry too much. The third layer, this is the last layer, I don't blow dry it too much. I kind of blow dry it halfway through and then just let it kind of air dry, do its thing. And as I see, like right before it's getting super dry, I'll lay it down. So like how it's looking right now, it's the perfect time to lay it down. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that same makeup color to the frontal. That's a very, very important step, you guys. Do not skip that step, okay? Don't skip it. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be starting with the middle of the lace first. You want to start with the middle of the lace first to ensure that the lace is super flat. There's no lumps, there's no humps, there's no bumps, okay? So start in the middle, lay this down, and as you guys can see, it looks white because again, I said you don't want to let the glue dry super dry, because then it won't stick at all. So it's going to finish drying because I'm going to set her under the dryer once I lay this lace down. But yeah, so you want to make sure that you're combing it out, that you're, you know, laying it down, getting it real flat, nice and flat. Take your time, y'all. Take your time. Then you want to use, you know, the back of your comb, your actual comb, your fingers. Utilize all these tools that you have. Make sure if you are going to use your fingers that you put the alcohol on your fingers, because you have dirt on your fingers, you have natural oils on your fingers, you know, you've been touching all type of stuff all day. So make sure you are actually putting the alcohol on your fingers as well, okay? And just get up in that lace, honey. Lay the lace. Don't be afraid of the lace. Let the lace be afraid of you, okay? So I'm doing the other side. As you guys can see, you go from the middle to the side and then to the other side. This is going to make sure that the lace is super flat. Everything, you know, it's not like, what's the word? I don't know. I don't know the word I'm thinking about. It's not like lopsided. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's not lopsided. And if you guys ever miss any spots, like you weren't able to glue it down, you can cut the small pieces of lace off, or you can just go back in with the back of your comb and hit those spots up, you know, with a little more glue. All right, you guys, another big super tip. That's the word for this video. Super tip, super tip. You want to go in, okay, and blow dry inside. So you want to part like a centimeter of the hair towards the front of your client's forehead. And then you want to smush the lace in, and you want to go in with the heat. You want to go into the heat. That's what's going to melt this lace, okay? We're trying to melt the lace, all right? Melt this lace. So you want to go in with your blow dryer. Go crazy. Go freaking crazy. Go nuts. I got this, I believe I want to say it's on the low setting, but it's on the highest heat level. But it's like, it's not too hot for her. Looking like a scalp. Ooh. Yeah, this looks so good. Ooh. So again, I probably did this for a good 2 to 3 minutes of just pure focusing on that second line behind it, like that 1 centimeter, half an inch of hair. And then I'm gonna put her underneath the dryer. You guys, she was under the dryer for about a good 5 minutes, you know, just letting that lace melt into her skin, okay? Melt it. And now I'm following up again with my Nairobi foam. This is my favorite foam, mousse, setting lotion, whatever you guys want to call it. And I'm just going to pull out just a small wee bit of hair. I'm not, you know, I'm not one that's too fine of crazy baby hairs, you know. I thought we left that trend, but I mean, whatever. To each his own. But now I'm going to follow up with some of my Moray's beeswax. You guys, another super tip. This is going to give you that sleek look. The mousse and the beeswax. This is what's going to give you that super sleek look. I think I'm gonna leave everything in the description box, you guys. But this is what it looks like, okay? You can get this from the beauty supply store. So now I have my little, you know, the little edge control brush with the comb and the brush on each side. This thing comes in handy, okay? And I'm just going to swoop that back. I'm just brushing back the part where I put the beeswax on. And, yeah, I'm just, you guys, this is pretty much self-explanatory. Just keep watching. Back again with the eyebrow razor comb, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's the best thing since sliced bread for these frontals. I'm not kidding you. Another super tip. Oh gosh, this is a funny word, y'all. Funny word. You guys, when I do my baby hairs, I don't even really call them baby hairs. I don't know, like just extra hair, you know. I brush it back into the hair. So I don't really focus on it, you know, being on her hairline, like being on her forehead, really just pretty much brushing it right back into the hair to give it a more natural look, because at the end of the day, this is lace, y'all. You're gonna see it. Look, it can look real natural as possible, but at the end of the day, it's lace, and you want to do everything that you can to just make it look super, as natural as possible. Like, it looks super natural, but we just gonna make it look a little more natural. And then I'm going to wrap her up again and set her under the dryer again, but this time for only like 2 to 3 minutes. It doesn't have to be that long, you guys. And when she's done, I'm just gonna go in with my hot comb and press the shit out this frontal, okay? Y'all, do y'all see this? Okay, another thing, you guys, I'm gonna make another video on the factors that plays a part in getting a frontal installed. Like, the lace matters, how thin the lace is, the color of the lace, what type of lace it is, the density of the lace. Those all play a part. So you may look at someone's install and want it done like that, but sis, if you don't have that same quality frontal, it's not gonna come out like that. So those are all things you guys need to keep in mind. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.